Good morning! Hello, welcome to the vlog. Mabel, move your butt. Don't be rude. She's pissed. She wants me to open the window. It is the middle of the week and it feels like a big week for the Aakonnick crew. I'm a little stressed. I am waiting to hear back from our realtor so that we can sign a contract for this house. If you missed all the updates, my husband and I last week went and saw a house, liked the house, put an offer in on a house, and the offer got technically verbally accepted. We have just not signed a contract yet, which is like a whole thing in New York. There's like this whole process you go through with lawyers, and I'm like, so we're just waiting on that, and it feels like forever, even though it's literally been like 2 days. So I'm gonna be obsessively checking my phone today. I just know it, waiting for the realtor. I'm trying to decide what I want to do for the rest of the week. Today specifically, I really don't have any other plans except for book club tonight. I'm so excited. Tonight's our first Zoom book club meeting. I have never done this before for book club. Like, we've never done kind of like a live discussion. Obviously I've been on like TikTok live and Instagram live before a lot, but the Zoom of it all, it's giving teacher. It's giving teacher during COVID. So I have plenty of experience. I'm just excited. So that's really cool. That is the Patreon book club if you're ever interested. But yeah, so that's not till 8 o'clock tonight. In the meantime, I don't really have anything that like absolutely has to happen today, which is something I'm noticing like as a theme. It feels like while we're like approaching the last phase of this like living in Airbnb weirdness, hopefully, God willing, my days are just very repetitive. And honestly, I've been having a hard time like getting up and moving in the morning because I don't really have like a sense of urgency. And I feel like once I'm in my home, there's so much to do in your home, you know, so much to clean, so much to take care of. And I actually love those responsibilities. Like, truly, genuinely, I miss like taking care of a space. And I just don't feel like that here in the Airbnb. So this morning, I'm really focusing on cranking away at my audiobook. I have 3 hours left of this Kennedy Ryan book, This Could Be Us. I met Kennedy Ryan in New York City, what was that, 2 weeks ago now, at a book event, and she was phenomenal. And then I was talking to her and I told her, like, I'm not always a romance girl, but like your books seem so much more than that. And so she told me to start with the Skyland series. Well, I listened to the first one last week, obsessed, literally 5 stars. And then this is the second one in the series. And then the third one in the series comes out soon. So I'm just so excited about that. But I would like to fit this one into my April reading ranking list. So I'm cranking away on this, and then I'll probably film that later today. The question is, do I leave the house today? That always seems to be the question. I do have a couple books that I like want to actually go hunt for and pick up. I just don't know if that's going to be today. I'm going to run around and do stuff on Friday. There are a couple estate sales that I'm clocking, so that'll be fun. And then I have another event Friday night, like kind of in the Hudson Valley, closer to Connecticut, but like still Hudson Valley. So that's really fun. A little local moment. And I don't know, I keep talking about how like it's starting to finally feel like this weird phase of life is coming to a close, like this Airbnb stuff and the instability and all of that. Again, but I'm really trying to transition from like, oh my God, hunker down, like this is just where we're at right now, to like trying to really enjoy it. So like take advantage of where we're staying and stuff like that. So I don't know, I kind of feel like I want to go do some more exploring, and I would definitely bring you guys along for that. So right now I'm gonna grab my laptop. I think I'm gonna make sure I'm all good on emails. I think I am from this morning, but I just have to double check and see. And then I'm getting kind of hungry. I've been having like a later breakfast. I've been doing protein coffee when I wake up, like 6:30 in the morning. Then I would guess maybe like an earlier lunch, later breakfast vibe, like toast with cottage cheese and eggs and stuff like that. So okay, I just wanted to get the vlog started for you. I missed you guys on YouTube, and I'm serious, like I really see YouTube being like the kind of the spot for all of these like home things coming up, like renovations, moving into the house, like lots of big moving vlogs. Like those are the things I want to see always. So I'm hoping to get you guys a lot of that content around here. So get excited for that. I'm excited for that. And yeah, let's get to it today. Hello from the same damn spot I'm always in. I'm so over it, you guys. Like, I'm so over it. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? I was gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie. I was going to lie to you and say like, it's the next day. It's not. It's not the next day. I think I vlogged one day last week and then I never picked the camera up again. So it's Monday again. I think you just saw Monday, but I'm gonna put this all in one vlog because I am going to do better this week. Here's what I'm struggling with, okay? I'm struggling with two things, if I'm being honest. Number one, vlogging, like setting the camera up or whatever, showing what I'm doing is feeling, maybe I wanna say frustrating, I guess, right now, because I'm just like so frustrated with my current situation, like living somewhere that's not my place, which sounds crazy because like obviously we've been doing this for 7 months now, but it's just getting to me. I think it's just getting to me. I'm doing the same freaking thing all the time. This Airbnb is so freaking small, so like I'm literally in the same spot all day long. Like it's just getting to be a lot. So there's that, and then there's just the fact that like the house hunt is getting like intense. Okay, we have updates. We talked to our lawyer last night for like literally an hour and a half. In New York, you need a lawyer to buy a house. It's like a thing. And so we are like, this week should be a big week because we should be signing a contract. Friday felt big last week because we actually got the contract. Do you feel me? So like that was a good move, step in the right direction. We of course have to freaking sign it and like agree on it and all that stuff. So hopefully that's happening this week. But I'm just stressed. My emotions are nuts right now. Obviously, I'm incredibly thrilled and excited that we even found a house and someone accepted our offer, like someone finally wants to take our money. But now it's like, oh my God, I still have to be in high stress mode for 2 months. And this feels like even, I don't know, it feels like arguably even more stressful than not having an offer accepted on a house. I don't know. I'm just going through it. This is the whole point, is I want to be documenting all of this stuff for you. Right now though, we have to take Miss Maybellini to the vet. She is at a new vet. Obviously we moved, we found a new vet. She had to get her like 1-year checkup and she was due for a couple of her vaccinations. We are pro-vax in this house, baby, all the way around, just so you know. So we have to do that. This is her last little chunk of vaccines, and then we're gonna come home because I would rather not be bobbing around on a disgusting day. Do you hear that? That means you have to get up and get moving, girl. Mabel hates the rain. She hates when her little paws are wet. She doesn't want to do anything. She's a snuggle girl when it's raining too. Oh my gosh, you look like a model. Say we washed the blankets yesterday, right? Finally, because you were stinking them up. Hey, we have to go to the vet. Do you want to go in the car? Yeah, we're gonna go in the car. Come on, we have to go. Yeah, let's go. Wow, we just had a journey going to the vet. The vet is like 15 minutes away from this Airbnb, and then we got like 1 minute away from the vet, and there was a road detour. And normally you're like, oh, no problem, that's fine. But I guess like deep in the 100-acre wood over here, the detour was 25 minutes, which is a lot. And we were winding around, and I'm like, oh my freaking God. So the 30-minute vet excursion to get her shots turned into like an hour and 15 minutes. We were very late to the appointment. We lost cell service, so we had a hard time calling. It was a whole thing. But anywho, I'm gonna make some lunch. I have been loving like an egg, cottage cheese, tomato kind of toast. Of course I bring the camera somewhere and the battery's gonna die. I literally just changed the battery. I thought we were good to go, camera. We'll see what we can do here, but I am headed out. It's like the next day. I don't even know what freaking day it is with this vlog, but we have big news on the house hunt, you guys, and it is that we signed a freaking contract for this house. Like, it's happening. I cannot freaking believe it. I've been yapping about it so much, and it's just starting to hit me that like, it's real. Like, we are actually gonna be moving and owning a home. Like, what the freaking heck? So right now I'm actually headed down to the town that we are going to live in. I have to drop off a check, which is like, it's like a good faith down payment check. It's not our whole entire down payment, but it's definitely the biggest check I've ever written in my life. It's like part of the down payment, and I have to drop it off at the lawyer's office. And once that happens, like, it is a go. It's official. So that's what I'm doing right now. I can't believe it. Like, I have a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions about the whole thing, and I really have been like trying to document as best as I can. Oh, but I'm like, it's just unbelievable. It's just so unbelievable. We're really starting to get like into the nitty-gritty of stuff, and I just can't believe it. So that is so exciting. There's big things coming. Lots of home renovation stuff. That is something I'm really, really excited about. I'm gonna talk a lot more about it. Honestly, I should probably do like a big fat Q&A, just like everything related to the house and the house hunting process and the move and all this stuff. But we have had like a lot of home reno plans in our head. Like, we've kind of always known we were going to do this. It's also the thing that like made the most sense with our budget and all that sorts of stuff. So we're just so excited because the house like has fantastic bones. It's so, so good. And it is a new-ish newer house. It was built in the 80s, so like definitely not a new house, but definitely not a super, super old house. And it has really good bones. It's in a really, really great area, so we're excited about that. Just lots of good things. I literally can't believe it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on vlogging for you guys. I honestly have been struggling with the camera a lot lately because I feel like I'm struggling between short form vlogs and long form vlogs, and I've been doing a lot more short form vlogs. Like, when I go out and do stuff, I'm vlogging on TikTok and Instagram. So I'm just trying to like figure out a good way to balance both. Like, today I'm not vlogging on TikTok or Instagram, so I'm like using the camera. I don't know, it makes more sense like that to me, but that means I've been like neglecting you guys. I've been neglecting YouTube, the camera, the big vlogs, and I don't want to do that either. So still trying to work on balance. Honestly, once we are in this freaking house, I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier for me to just like set the camera up and like whatever we're doing, because I feel like I'm gonna be busier. Still working on routine, still working on structure. We're busy with all the social media stuff, but I'm home a lot, and the Airbnb right now is one freaking room, so that's just kind of hard. But all right, we need to get going. I need to drop this check off, and then we'll see what we get up to later. So let's go.
You're not smooching the camera.
Pretend, just so I want to see if it focuses.
That didn't really do a good job. Love you.
Smooch ya.
Come on, chicken. Okay, bye, Dad. We love you. Bye. Yeah. Good girl, Meeps.
Good morning. I know it's dark in here, but it's just how it is, okay? It's the best we can do. Let me try to turn some lights on. Amazing. I don't know why I'm up and moving today necessarily, like nothing is happening, but I just wanted to say hi and pick the camera up. Gotta zhuzh this couch every freaking morning. Some people have been asking me like to post the Airbnb listings once we're out of here so you guys could book them too. And honestly, I would not recommend this one. Somebody was like, can you post it when you're done? I could, but like, I'll be so honest, like what we paid for this for 2.5 months versus what it actually is ridiculous. I mean, seriously, I think it's fine for like a weekend situation, but like living long term is kind of rough. So it's literally just this one big room. Like, see? There's a little white painted room over there. There's the book nook that everybody loves. There's Mabel. But you have the bedrooms there, and then the bathroom, and that's literally it. And the bedrooms are teeny tiny, like they barely even fit beds. So that's where we're keeping all of our stuff stored. It's like kind of crazy. I guess I could show you. This is the one we've been sleeping in, and like you can see, like the bed is barely even fitting in the room. Like I have to crawl around Peter to get like actually in my spot. This is the biggest room. It's kind of hard to tell, but like there's the closet. And then these little rooms, like we've given up on organization. Like that's the printer right there. Like it's just getting to be a lot. This is my closet room, which is honestly horrifying. Like I hate looking at it because it's just so much, but there's nowhere to put anything. So like everything's just in bags, which I absolutely freaking hate. And then over here is Peter's closet room, if you will. He's doing the same thing. He has less stuff than me. Don't let him fool you. I'm usually just as organized, if not more. And then this is where I've been like sitting pretty much all the time. All day long I've been doing my work. Here's the little nook. You just saw me like zhuzh that up. And that's great. Like it's super, super awesome and cute. But like when the best part of your Airbnb is just a little nook, it's not totally it. Also keep in mind that I'm bitter. Like I'm just jaded at this point because I'm over it and I don't want to be living here anymore. So I could be more appreciative. I really could. We move out of here in like 3 weeks, I think. So it's getting close. It's getting close. I don't really have a ton I have to do today. I think I'm gonna do my editing at a coffee shop down the road. It's just been helpful for me to like get out of the house and out of the Airbnb. Like I said, normally I don't feel like that. Normally I'm like totally okay to be home, but it's just tough for me when like everything is literally sitting in one spot. Like I relax in one spot, I do my work in the same spot, I like am just, it's just too much. So I'm looking forward to getting some space separation like in our next spot. And then God, our house, oh my God. I know I like barely talked to you about it yesterday when we were like chatting because my battery was dying, but maybe we should do like a little, let's do a little catch up. Hold on, let me get my coffee. You're just gonna have to excuse the lighting, guys. Okay, first of all, this is my new hyperfixation. I have been loving like a big fat protein coffee. And look how sad this is. I'm literally using a takeout container that I think at one point had soup in it because we don't have any of our other glasses with us. We have one singular mason jar, like a big mason jar, and Peter got me flowers the other day just randomly. So the flowers are in the mason jar, which means I'm drinking my coffee out of this to-go container. It's really freaking pathetic, I'm telling you. Temporary. But anyway, here's where we're at with the house journey. From what I understand, we're like pretty good to go. What did I say? I think everything has been happening within like the last 2 weeks only. Let me look at my calendar. We initially went and saw the house on April 22nd. So that would have been 2 weeks ago on Tuesday. Also April 22nd, Peter and I just realized this. We just realized that that was the day that we went. It was the day that we got engaged 6 years ago. So that is kind of like not superstitious, but a little stitious. On the day, 6 years after we get engaged, we go see our house, what will be our first home. That's so crazy. Pretty cool. So anyway, within 2 weeks, we saw the house. We put the offer in on the house that same week. They accepted the offer that same week. And that Friday, we had the home inspections done, which was great. I think we officially, how did it work? Now I'm forgetting. I have everything documented. I've been yapping a lot about this on TikTok, guys. Let me think. No, I think that was it. I think once we did the inspections and then we told them like, yes, we're good to go. That's when they like took it off the market. It turned pending on the market and you couldn't find it on Zillow anymore. That was a minor panic attack, but once I realized like, oh no, it's good. They didn't sell it to anyone else. It's me. It's me. I'm in a mood today, I guess. I don't know. It is quite literally 6:45 in the morning. Awesome. So then the whole bit is like, you have to get our realtor calls it like you're building your team. So we have been building our team literally for months. Back in October, we had contacted realtors, we had contacted local lenders, we had contacted lawyers and whatnot. So then when it was actually crunch time, like these last couple weeks, we kind of had everybody in place already. We've really had a great experience with every single person that we've worked with. So honestly, my local girls, if you are in the Hudson Valley or honestly like anywhere outside of the city and you need a realtor, you need a lender, a mortgage lender, or a lawyer, so far everybody's been phenomenal. So let me know, reach out and I can get you some contacts if you actually want or need them. Because that's the hard thing is like, it's really freaking hard if you don't have contacts yourself to find all of these people. We got hooked up up with all of our team because one of my friends from college, we were like in the same circle, but we weren't like super good friends. Kind of reconnected with all this house stuff because she just moved up here and one of my best friends is one of her best friends. You don't care, you know how it goes. Anyway, we had someone we know and trust like recommend us these people that they had just worked with to buy a home in pretty much the same area. So that felt really good. But otherwise we were just Googling like best lawyers in the Hudson Valley, and that just feels like too stressful, too scary. Last week, we kind of did all of the like waiting around for the contract. So we didn't actually get the contract from the other people, from their lawyer, like the seller's lawyer, till Friday of last week, which would have been May 2nd. And then that's when we had to like dig through the contract and make sure it's all looking good. The good news is that we didn't have to do that. Our lawyer did that. And in New York State, you have to have a lawyer in the house buying process. So it's kind of like an extra step, and sometimes it's felt annoying, but honestly, it's a really good thing that we have the lawyer because they're helping us a ton. So then on Sunday night, May 4th, we talked to the lawyer on the phone for like almost 2 hours. We picked apart every single thing in the contract. They explained everything to us. Like, it was a really good experience, very informative. I mean, by the end of it, like Peter and I's brains were like absolute mush because it's all the legal words and whatever, but we took our notes, we paid attention, like we were good. Then we sent back the contract to the seller, what we wanted it to be. Then they sent it back to us, we signed it. And then yesterday I drove myself down. I dropped a check off at the lawyer's office, which is like part of our down payment. We're good, we're in now. So today is May 8th. As of right now, we don't have anything that like Peter and I have to do. We've gotten every freaking document you can imagine to our lender. We're using a local lender, which I think has been a really good thing because they're moving quickly. Unfortunately, it's kind of like a catch-22. I think we would have had everything wrapped up and done. Like, we would not have had to wait super long to close, which would be ideal. Like, Peter and I have been saying this whole entire time, we would close as soon as we possibly could, because as soon as we had keys, like, we could get the heck out of Airbnbs, we could start doing work on the house, all that sort of stuff. But the seller needs to stay in the house for a certain amount of time. I don't know. We're just hearing that like the earliest she can close is end of June. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if they have something else going on. To be honest with you, it is what it is, you know, like we have the house, it's getting secured, we're going to move into it. So if we have to move into it like 2 weeks later than we thought we would or could, there are worse things. Like, you're talking to people who have been living in Airbnbs for 7 months, okay? There are worse things. So where does that leave us? That means that we, like I said, we move out of this Airbnb the end of May, I think May 30th, so in like 3 weeks. We moved to another Airbnb, and that was always in the plan. We had this next one booked for months now because we thought it's pretty likely that we were not gonna find a house and close before the end of May, and we were right. So we will move into one more Airbnb. That Airbnb will take us up until like the 4th of July. So we're there for like 5 weeks. And in that chunk of time, we should close on the house. Right now we're shooting for like the last week of June. And then, because we're crazy, we are going to the beach. We're taking our families to the beach. This is the first time ever Peter and I are able to take my parents and his mom to the beach, and it's just really cool. We've always like dreamed of doing that, like getting to take our parents on vacation, so we're really excited about that. But that is the second week of July, so it's very possible we will close on this house, do rapid fire work to the house to be able to like actually move into it, and then go to Long Beach Island. So whatever. But I just can't wait to start talking to you guys and like sharing the planning and the process that we're going to be going through, because here's the thing with the house. We were originally calling it the ugly house, and I have taken that back since. I don't really believe that it's ugly. It just needs some love, and there are a couple things that need love kind of immediately. Like, in other words, we're not going to move furniture in until a few things happen. Those few things are, there's popcorn ceiling in the house because it's built in the 1980s. So we're going to scrape the popcorn ceiling off, which is going to be a to-do a little bit. There's also old and janky and yucky carpet in the house, and I hate that idea. We got to get rid of the carpet like immediately. Before anything comes into the house, we got to get rid of the carpet. So popcorn ceilings, get rid of the carpet, put new flooring in, which we are going to do ourselves. We've been doing a lot of research, and I think we're gonna go with like vinyl plank flooring. You see it all over the place. It's very, very easy. It's really affordable. It is good quality, like it looks beautiful. So it's just a better option for us right now, an easier option than like traditional hardwood floors. I think hardwood floors are like the standard, like that's what everybody wants to have. But if you don't have hardwood floors and you kind of want to hack, like you want something that looks like hardwood floors and behaves like hardwood floors, it's this like vinyl stuff. So we're gonna go with that. I'm already shopping, you guys. I'm seriously, you should see my Pinterest. And then what else? Oh, there's a wall in the kitchen. There's like a half wall that kind of blocks the dining room, and we're gonna bust that baby to the ground. So we're gonna do some demo. Then after that, like once the floors are fixed, we will feel better about like actually kind of moving into it. But the whole thing is like we have this other Airbnb that we could sleep at, and we're hoping, like we've already put it out there to our families, like our inner circle, extra hands will be helpful. So we'll see what ends up happening with all of that, and if we have anybody come stay at the Airbnb while we're kind of like working or whatever. But it's gonna kind of be like go time that week, and then hopefully we'll be able to like actually stay and live in the house even while we're working on it. Like even when we're painting, even when we're doing all that stuff, even if Peter and I are literally sleeping on an air mattress, like we will be happier to do that in our home than running around and doing more Airbnbs and hotels and whatever. So I've already told all my friends, like, do not ask me to book another Airbnb for a while. Like if we're going anywhere, you book the Airbnb, because I just literally need a break from the app. It's been too much. Oh yeah, so that is kind of the whole recap. Nothing is 100% solid in terms of like a closing date yet, but we do have like a goal that we're shooting for, which is good enough for me. Thank God, seriously. All right, let me check the weather here because it's been hella rainy in New York, and I want to try to sneak a walk in from Miss Pookie. Okay, it looks like it's gonna rain this afternoon. So what I will do here is I'll probably sit and read my book a little bit. I really want to finish Birthday Girl. I'm almost done. Then probably take Miss Girl for a WALK. We can't say it or else we're gonna get too excited. And then I think I'm gonna like barely get ready for the day. Like I think I'll just do like shower, skincare vibes, and head down to the coffee shop and edit, make sure I'm good to go. And I want to get this YouTube video up for you guys. I promise I'm going to be better. Like there's a lot going on in these next couple months, and like there's going to be even more stuff going on. So I really want to do a better job at like sitting and documenting and just telling you what's going on. I know a lot of this vlog has been me like whining about not doing a good job on YouTube, so I'm sorry. I'm just like talking through my thoughts, but I do feel great like when I sit down and share with you guys. I really seriously do. So kind of crazy that it's coming at 7 a.m. this morning, 6:30 in the morning, whatever, but I guess that's fine. All right, you guys, we are back. I went around and did all my things this morning. We're actually doing pretty good. I think we're like gonna make it to the coffee shop before 10 o'clock, which is great. Took Mabel on a walk, did all the things. I did finish Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. Where is she? I thought it was pretty good. I rated it like a 4 stars initially on Goodreads, so I feel like that's pretty good. Liked it. Honestly thought it was gonna be spicier. On the agenda today, we are going to edit this vlog. I'm going to edit some short form videos. I think I was telling you I want to do some admin stuff for our book club. Book club on Patreon has been going like so well. I've been obsessed with it. It's so awesome. I love it. I'll make sure all that stuff is always linked in the description of these videos, just so if you ever want them, like you know where to find them. And of course we have a ton of good stuff coming up, like a ton. Like this summer is going to be huge for the program. Gonna get this house, like all the things are happening. And to be so honest with you, I'm posting like different things in different places, so just keep up with me everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, all the things. You're on YouTube, so I assume that you already are doing that. All right guys, I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will see you soon, and thanks for watching. Bye guys.